Hello everyone. I'm on my iPad again today filming, and I wanted to show you what I've been doing all week long. I'm holding the iPad, so hopefully I won't make you dizzy. You can see in the background my dusty coffee table and some chalk paints and my couch and some stuff like that. I have the 6-foot table set up in my living room because my art room is too cluttered. And I've been working on these antique windows for a week solid. In fact, on Thursday night, I stayed up till 6:15 in the morning, worked from about 10 in the morning till 6 the next morning on these. But my oldest daughter's stepmother has an antique store in Salina, Tennessee, and it's really cool. The name escapes me right now, but I'm going to make sure and get it in for you. And she asked me to paint some windows for her, and this is the windows. I'm going to come over and show you. First, there's this one, and I painted this one from Judy Westergaard's Chalk It Up book. And I'm going to come in real close here and move the book to show you that I took a leaf stamp, a very old leaf stamp, and stamped it on the window in archival ink. And then after that dried, I turned the window over and just kind of dropped some alcohol inks inside there. There was a lot of cleanup, but I wanted a lot of mottled looking leaves right there. So that's how I treated the top of that pane. Okay, and I really enjoyed painting this design by Judy. The white parts are chalk pencil. And it was a fun and easy design, and I love how the banner came out. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one. This one is for Halloween, and it's a very tall window with 3 tall panes. Let me see if I can back up. There you go. And I adapted this design from one in a book from John Sliney that I've had quite a long time. I'm going to come up close. And here is the design of John's. And I took every element that was in it and just kind of expanded on it to fit this large window. This book is A Road to Holiday Past. It's a book that I've had for a long time, but it's timeless. It really is. I'm trying to see maybe the publication date, but I don't see that right away. But his books are cool because on one side we have Halloween, and then you flip it upside down, and the other half of it has Christmas and winter. Maybe there's a publication date on this side. No? Well, that's too bad. Anyway, I've had them for, maybe a good 8 to 10 years, and it's timeless. So what I did was I added ghosts. I separated the, oh boy, I know you're seasick by now. I separated the elements, and then I added the pumpkins in the field to take up some space, and so I could have something of interest in every window. Okay, then the other one is also a John Sliney design. It's, again, A Road to Holiday Past. And there's the Halloween side. And this is the Christmas and winter side. Again, it's quite old. This one is Holiday Past number 2. And I really wish I could find the published dates, but I just don't see them. If they're hidden somewhere in the book, which they might be, then I'll be sure and... Oh, well, okay, here we go. He signed his design from 2006, so this is from 2006. It's 8 years old. It's got a lot of funny things in it. And this is the design that I painted. Because it is old, it is paint of choice is Delta Ceramcoat, so I had to do some conversions, lots and lots of conversions to Traditions because that's what I use. But it's not hard at all. Just takes a little bit of preparation. So here's the design in John's book. And I put it on this 6-pane window. And so I was able to use the design just as he made it. Oh, goodness. Okay. But I had to stretch it out a little bit. So I put the moon a little higher in this pane up here. And then the tree. There's Mary, pumpkins. Here's the fence. And all I did with the fence was I just added to it. I just took this part, let's see, this part of the fence right here, and just repeated it over and over. And the same with this side, repeated it over and over. And then I stretched out the houses. I made them a whole lot taller, like 2 stories taller, because his was only 3 stories, and I made mine 5 stories, so that I could cross over from the lower pane to the higher pane and have something in that pane. Then this pane I left blank because that's the middle of the design, and it worked out really well. And this, I don't know, this might be my favorite of them all, but then I look at the others and say, no, that's my favorite. No, that's my favorite. Oh boy, I got you seasick again. And the frames, you know, they come all weathered and old and cracking. So I cleaned off the frames, and then I get a little better focus. Oh, there we go. There's my focus. So I cleaned off the frames, and I put down Americana's chalk finish paint, and I'll have to list the colors I used. First I used a light gray, and then in patches I put a little bit of the black. I think the black is Relic. And then over top of that, the white with, it's called Everlasting, after I put the Crackle Medium on. First I put the gray down, then I put on the Crackle Medium, and then the white color over top. And I let my Crackle Medium cure for about 2 days before I put the top on, because I really wanted to make sure it was dry and that I got the best crackle that I possibly could. So now that I have my focus, let me come back through here and show you again. Try to move slowly. There you go, and I'm going to back up so you can kind of see the whole thing. They're laying on my table. It's a little bit hard to get it all in, on that one especially. And we move this stuff over off of this